In the bustling, wind-swept plains of Nebraska, where corn grows as high as an elephant's eye, and the chatter of crickets can be deafening, there lived a fella by the name of Jumpin' Johnny Flattop. They called him Jumpin' due to his peculiar ability to leap higher than any man around, a gift, he claimed, from eating nothing but puffed-up popcorn at the annual county fair. Johnny wasn't your ordinary corn farmer. Oh no, he was as tall as a newly planted pole bean and twice as skinny. His hair, flat as the plains themselves, served as a landing strip for any birds seeking reprieve from the relentless prairie winds. Now, Johnny had a knack for telling tales, and if you were to park yourself on his porch of an evening, you'd be regaled with stories so wild they'd make a coyote blush. Every tale would start with, "This ain't no ordinary yarn." And sure enough, they weren't. But the most beloved of all his storied exploits was the time Johnny decided to jump to the moon. It was a warm summer night, under a particularly full and bright moon, when Johnny, with his legs as coiled springs, declared to the crowd at Rusty's Tavern, "Folks, tonight's the night I'm gonna leap clear up and touch the moon. Just you watch." The patrons, half in jest and half in awe, spilled out into the dusty street to witness the monumental feat. Johnny, donning his trusty overalls and a cap set backward on his flattop, eyed the moon as if it was a blue ribbon in a high jump contest. He started on one end of Main Street, sprinting as fast as his bony legs could carry him. Coming to the edge of town where the earth touched the sky, Johnny bent deeply and soared. The townsfolk gasped as Johnny jumped so high that he kicked a cloud clean away. They swore he brushed the moon's cheek before falling back to earth, leaving a moonbeam twinkle when he winked at it up close. Legend has it, from that day forth, every full moon over Nebraska is just a little brighter, courtesy of Johnny's lunar handshake. Post-moon jump, Johnny became somewhat of a local celebrity, boasting not only the highest jump in human history, but also the most corncob pipes owned by any man in the county. "Why," he'd say, puffing on his favorite pipe, "I'd trade all my pipes just to jump like that once more." Now, tales of Johnny's jump spread far and wide, embellished with each telling. Some said he used magic boots made of tornado twirl. Others argued it was the kiss from Miss Ellie Mae Loomis, known as the prettiest gal for miles, which propelled him upwards. But ask Johnny, and he'd just tip his cap, wink, and say, "Ain't nothing but Nebraska air in my lungs, and a whole heap of daring in my heart." And so goes the tale of Jumpin' Johnny Flattop, a legend in his own right, a man who reached for the moon and nearly got it. As time passed, Johnny's knees got creaky, and his jumping days dwindled. But on clear nights, when the moon floods the plains with silver glow, the old-timers swear they can see Johnny's silhouette against the moon, ready for one more jump. And that, my friends, is the truth. Or my name isn't Old Pete, the best tall tale teller this side of the Mississippi.